Good afternoon. I am Adu Muhammad, and I'm glad to introduce you to TIPD LLC and our project on optical emulator for radar cross-section and inverse synthetic aperture radar measurement. TIPD LLC was founded in 2006 based on a business plan developed in consultation with the Arizona Center for Innovation. The purpose of the enterprise is to commercialize the research and technology developed under our founders' research group in the College of Optical Sciences at the University of Arizona. The company, since 2006, in 2006, TIPD completed its first commercial sales for active polymer passive glass RF modules. Since its inception up to date, TIPD has developed several technologies that were acquired by large companies in the business. TIPD has continued to grow through a combination of commercial sales and government contracts. Our concentration focuses a lot more in glass manufacturing, fiber manufacturing, fiber lasers, electro-optic systems, magneto-optic materials, research and development in optics in general, and lasers and spectroscopy, as well as holographic optical elements. We have so far been working on at least 59 phase 1 SBIRs, and then we have about 22 phase 2 SBIRs, and we have 3 IP license agreements and 1 IP that we have sold out. Since we have been around in the business, we got a few spin-offs out of TIPD, but most recently in 2020, the most recent ones are EarDog Inc. and ICRX. TIPD's main goal is to provide the warfighter with the technologies that are needed to speed up availability, readiness, and mission success. Currently, researchers and designers of naval vessels calculate radar cross-sections of new designs either through electromagnetic simulations or by creating 1/10 to 100 size of the model they're trying to build. So neither of these approaches provide the type of rapid turnaround time required in today's Navy's needs. So electromagnetic simulations are difficult to configure for large and complex objects that involve multiple constituent materials and can result in large scattering errors. So what TIPD LLC is proposing is a faster method of being able to do those designs. So what we have proposed for the Navy to resolve this challenge is the rapid development of a 3D printing that is going to enable the designers to convert these CAD designs into, rather than the 1/10 to 100, we are going to scale it down to 1 to 10 to the power 5 scales. And that's going to be a lot much cheaper, very easy to make, and we use optical frequencies to be able to get the optical cross-section. So what's shown here is simulated results. As you can see on A, we 3D printed the model, and we printed it in such a way that it's sitting on a pedestal so that it will separate it away from the substrate. And this one is just a scanning electron microscope of the model. And on B is a single interferogram of the model using a 106 illuminator. And C, which is the lower left quadrant, is showing the unwrapped, showing the phase map, and on D is the unwrapped phase map of the model. As we have shown previously on the past slide, slide 4, we had a model of the USS Arizona, but this one here is just a model that we made, so we were just experimenting with. As you can see here, it's a rectangular shape with 2 standing poles on it, and again on B is the interferogram through elimination of the 106, and on C and D you see the phase map and unwrap phase map. Again, as you can see here on B, C, and D, you see a symmetry of the model with respect to the middle, and that was the reason why we put the USS Arizona model on top of a pedestal, so that we will be able to separate it away from its reflection, and then just use some kind of image segmentation algorithm so that we will get the information we are looking for. So going beyond the phase 2 effort of this project, we will assemble our time of flight system, and then try to integrate more active materials on our 3D printed models, so that we'll be able to emulate different refractive indices and different materials, so that we will be able to look at different cross sections. Once we feel good with what we have integrated, then we will go to a naval facility and then conduct more tests and collect more data, get feedback from the stakeholders, and then come optimize our system before we deliver it to the Navy. So again, as we are looking to transition this product to beyond just the SBIR effort, the TIPD L.L.C will leverage on feedback received by the stakeholder to optimize the system. Once the system is optimized and redesigned, we will provide it to the Navy. Then we will use internal funding to complete a preliminary competitive analysis in different sectors such as DoD, DOE, in the scientific and academic area, as well as the industrial market. Once we figure out which market our system can get into, then we will try to move forward by doing a lot more market analysis on that sector. Yeah, although we are going to be looking at different market sectors, and then we will do our market analysis to see where we can fit. One of the very probable thing that we do is approaching the prime contractors. TIPD has already a lot of business partners such as Boeing, Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, and Northrop Grumman. And with those companies, we have done a lot of projects together. And knowing the fact that most of those companies already have fielded systems within the DoD, we could always work with them and then try to get feedback from them on how we can move our system so that it can be used either as a test equipment or a verification and analysis equipment that can be used at the eye levels and all these kind of sectors out there. TIPD's current business partners include not only the prime contractors that I have talked about earlier, but we have VividQ, ICRX Inc., and EarDog, as well as many other companies out there that we have been working with. We also partner with academic institutions such as the University of Arizona, University of Massachusetts, and other universities out there as well. Again, thank you very much for taking the time to listen to our talk, and we appreciate your time. If you have any question, you can reach out to me at the number listed below. I am Adu Muhammad, or you can email me directly. Thank you and have a great day.